you can't do it like that. Cause you see I'm coming up. Now you want me
That's
back.
right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Swag City Radio, station where artists go global, right here live in the mix. Yo, it's crazy going on right now. I'm trying to debate how my day went, but right now I'm not even gonna introduce y'all with that. Right now I got this artist right straight out of Canada. Yo, when I say this person, her song is you know, it's got that thing to it that you just can't put your finger on, but that's why we brought her on the station. And I believe her name is STAASIA. What's good, STAASIA? Is that right?
How are you guys doing? We
good. We got you in the building now, so it's even better.
You do. Thanks for having me. Thanks for finding me.
Man, you know, we had to look deep and low to get that STAASIA flow.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so what's really good? What's going on? Canada. What's going on?
Canada. It's nice out here. I mean, not as good as Cali weather, of course, but summer is just around the corner, so we're looking forward to that.
Right. So, question: how long you been doing this? I mean, we had to find you. So, how long you been doing
or
this?
Like,
just in general, like, did you come out the womb?
I mean, that's the cliche answer, of course, right? But I've been doing this professionally for about, I would say 4.5 years now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to dib and dab with someone's competition out there?
I know, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, music is a universal language. Everybody needs music. Everybody needs music. And with all the different types of genres and types of music out there, you can just fall upon anything and just jam to it any time of the day.
Right.
Or when you need something, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling freaky, whatever it is, you just turn to music. So, I mean, I don't know. I've always been singing. I've always been involved in music. I used to play instruments growing up, and I don't know. I decided to sing and say, hey, I actually kind of like this. I was very shy at first, and I was, you know, kind of not wanting to do it, but it's just you just can't get away from what you feel like life is pulling you towards, right? So.
Right. Now, is there any artists out there right now that you like people were comparing you to, like, where they like, yo, STAASIA sound just like Beyonce, son? Beyonce.
I feel like everybody gets compared to somebody. Like, they'll be like, oh, she's trying to sound like this, she's trying to sound like that. So I've heard that. I've heard the Beyoncés, I've heard the Aaliyahs, I've heard the Kelly Rowlands.
That's who you look like. Now, I won't say sound like. That's who you look like. You got the forehead and everything.
I don't see it.
You got the forehead and everything.
I don't see it.
I don't know.
I really don't see it. I hear it all the time, but I just don't see it. But, yeah, I get compared to those type of artists. And I listen to all of them anyway. So, I mean, it's no secret that if I do something that sounds like them, it's because, you know, they're part of my inspiration. Right.
Yeah, it's like you had to been like her brother's daughter or something. I don't know. So, a question, like, what do you like? I mean, what's the trends like in Canada right now? Like, it's
what's
like,
the what like?
What's the music trends in Canada like? I mean, it's like
I really can't even pick up that word you're saying. What's the what?
Trends, like your music trends.
The trend. Oh, like what kind of trend? Like clothing or?
The music trends, like saying like what's the? Let me rephrase that. What's the music scene like for indie artists in Canada?
Everybody's out here doing music, man. Everybody is either doing it or they just woke up and realized they wanted to do it. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really.
Do you think that makes it
around?
Do you think that makes it harder for people for artists like yourself, or who've been doing it for a little bit?
Yes and no, because I mean, your music is going to do what it's supposed to do. And I mean, right. The power is in the people, so if the people like it, you'll know. Toronto, or like a lot of other cities, I guess, where people are trying to come up, you will feel like you're being blocked or not liked or bypassed because, you know, a whole bunch of people and their friends are doing it too. But I mean, I'm not really worried about that.
Right. Now, is STAASIA like almost, would you say, is she in the club scenes, or what is she doing right now to, like, you know, really put her on the map? Like, what are you doing to really put yourself on the map out there as far as Canada goes?
What am I doing? What? Sorry.
To put yourself on the map as far as
one thing that I know that I've heard at least, which is kind of odd because I'm not really out there, so people say, is they do know that my team and I, GSX Music, we grind. We definitely grind. When something is out, we don't stop letting you know that it's out. We talk about it all the time. A lot of people with music nowadays, it doesn't last. So they feel like as soon as they put something out, they have to put something else out right after. But we stay on our stuff. Like, if it's something that we worked hard with, we're not going to just give up after a week and stop pushing it, regardless if it's an original or a cover. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't stop for you to know that I'm out here and what I'm doing is real. It's not just because I can or because I want to try a thing or something. I'm actually doing it for real.
Right.
So I don't stop. I don't stop the grind at all.
That's what's up. Like, now, what do you think about like, are you interested in doing the other avenues of music, like Broadway plays? You know, things that really can. What
do I think about what? You sound very muffled. What do I think about what?
Okay, let me stop sounding so sexy. Now, is that better? Is that a lot better?
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay, wait. What about now? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, now she can hear me. It's crazy. No, I'm saying, like, do you plan on exploring other aspects of the music industry as far as like Broadway and plays and
absolutely,
and things like that? Like,
absolutely.
What are you doing to pursue that part?
I've always wanted to be in a musical. Like, I just have. That's how I actually started singing. Like, I would always mimic voices and do different things with my voice and stuff. So definitely a musical. Broadway, I mean, shoot, if I could get an opportunity to, I would definitely go there. I mean, most artists want to go into acting, so I'd love to be in, like, I don't know, an episode or two of some sort. But I definitely don't want to just stay in writing music and singing it myself. I would definitely want to go into other aspects of it.
Okay. I mean, do they have anything similar to that out there in Canada at all? Like that's close to like their type of Broadway or like musical companies, things like that? Yes,
but right now I am focused on getting to one place first. I mean, there's a quote I always say, I take on the characteristic of a postage stamp. I just want to stick to one thing first until it gets there. I don't want to try to dabble into, if I do get the opportunity to be on Broadway and then I'm also juggling my project and then my team's project. I don't want to go through all of that. So, I mean, like, there are definitely opportunities probably out here that if I research, I can find it. But right now, I'm focused on the music first.
Right. Now, tell me about, you sent me a couple tracks. Tell me about these tracks you sent me.
Which one do you want to start with?
Now, I do like the little intro track that you sent me, Checkmate.
Checkmate, yeah.
That's dope.
I can't wait to let that one out.
That one's dope. So we're not really good since it's not out yet. We gonna play a little sneak peek later on in the interview. But
okay,
let's talk about the other. Let's talk about the other track. It didn't have a name to it. It was like featuring
813.
Yeah.
Featuring O'Shawn.
Yeah, O'Shawn.
Oh, that was weird.
You didn't. Yeah, it didn't have a name to it. And I was sitting there like, I don't even want to say nothing. I'm gonna let her tell me because maybe she's trying to let everybody know it is. But I'm feeling that track and that record because.
Thank you.
That record is
I love
beating.
That. I love that song. That
record is
love
beating.
That record.
It's got
Thank you so much.
It's got like a slow drive-by beat to it.
Yeah, that's what's up. I love that song too. 813 featuring O'Shawn. Shout out to O'Shawn, it's my teammate. Is about those people who overlook you, act like you're not there until you actually are somewhere further in whatever you're doing. Or let's say you were once a janitor and then a year later they see you and you're like the CEO of a big company, or not even a CEO, like you're just in a better position, a better job, or you drive a better car and then they act like they know you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be with me in music, even though that's what it's based on, where people don't act like they don't see you or act like you're nothing or you're not even serious, and then they see your name start floating around and they're hearing your name and they're like, oh, hey, what's going on? Like the hook said, because you see me coming up, now you want me back. So it can even be about an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. I mean, they see you doing good and they're like, oh, I want to see what's up with her now, you know? So that's what that's pretty much about.
Right.
And it's called 813 because that was a time of realization for me in August 2013. So that's why it's just called 813. Pretty simple.
Okay. It's called 813.
Yeah, it's called 813.
Okay. 813. Oh, okay. So like 8.
August
8.
2013.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay. So that one's more for. So are you gonna actually like now? The question is, are you gonna like release your record that date? Is that like the plan or?
Are you talking about is 813 a plan for me? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, it was going to be on my project, but I changed a lot of things around, so it's no longer on the project. But it is a single that I'm still pushing and still trying to get somebody to spin it out there, some DJs and whatnot. But I mean,
hey, that's why we're here. That's why you on Swag City Radio.
It's hard to get it. It's hard. Sometimes, like I'm an independent artist, so there's no secret to say, we don't got the most money in the world. We own our own home studio. I record majority of the stuff myself, and then get it mixed here and there from our in-house producer. We do everything in-house pretty much. And a lot of the money goes there. So, I mean, if I could actually pay to get this played all over the place, I could. But it's hard. It's hard to get people to believe in you, and everyone's doing it. And they might really like the song, but then it's like, oh, so where's that,
Right. But you know what? The only thing, this is what I tell, here at Swag City Radio, we have a lot of changes coming, for, because we went from top 40s to focusing on indie artists. We're now focused on indie artists like yourself, and we're still looking. It's like for us, we're still looking for that sweet spot to say, hey, we're not trying to charge people $1 million and all this, but we're trying to keep it so low to where we're trying to create a home, because like I said, we found you just on a whim. Like, oh, who's this person? She is awesome. We love the way she sounds. But here's my only thing I would ever tell you as an artist: perform. You want to get yourself out there. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, like, you're a singer, so your avenue is a lot bigger to climb. Like, you have the doors are a little bit open. Like, you could go into a Starbucks, be like, hey, I would love to perform here. Find somebody with an acoustic guitar and sell your single for $1, and I'm serious. Like, take it back old school, just sit there and sell your single for $1, just for the one single on a CD. And you
actually think it's that easy, but not in Toronto. It's really not. Nobody
want to let you perform in Toronto? Not at an arcade?
I'm just saying.
Not at a graduation?
No, but I'm just saying it's not that easy to do that. And I mean, you make a valid point, but it's just still not that easy. And then also it depends on the type of music you sing, right?
Right, but you're an artist. Remember, you're an R&B artist. You can change your lyrics up a little bit.
I can absolutely go and sing a whole bunch of different covers, or find a acoustic guitar player and just sing my music. That's very true. But I'm just saying it's still not that easy, especially not at a Starbucks. But I know that was just an example.
Yeah, that was just an example. I'm just talking about like the mom and pop, things like that, so people really know who you are. But that's just maybe it's different in Toronto or in Canada than it is the US, but that's just my suggestion. Now I want to know, here's my thing. If let's just say STAASIA gets signed today, you know what I mean? And I know I talked to you in third party, but let's say you get signed today, how will you impact the music industry tomorrow?
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how my team and I talk about this all the time. There is so many things we want to, I don't want to say be the first, but to show people that it's okay to help one another. It really is okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's not negative. I was absolutely just, I don't know exactly how I'd be able to do it because it's not there yet. But I mean, something as simple as, we're such a small city, and since everybody's doing it, if we actually all combine together and do something to showcase everybody properly, we can actually get the recognition that we actually want, instead of being like, oh yeah, well, Drake isn't putting anyone on, because it's not about that.
Right.
It really isn't. So I would just start by, saying it's not a bad thing to help each other. Like, it's about the music. Just forget all that other garbage with beef over silly things.
Now, let me ask you this: like, do indie artists have you ever thought about like your team? I'm just saying, like, your team get with other teams, and you know what I'm saying, like, put together your own indie artist concert. That would be so dope.
Well. Absolutely, and we talked about that a lot. Again, it's just another thing where there's just too many egos, I guess.
But have you, as an artist, like, reached out to the other artists and it was just like forget the management, let's do this, and we just gonna forget the numbers. We just split the take at the door. Let's do it for free. Let's just do it just so we can be heard.
And I am all for that. But you know what the problem is when somebody just makes up their mind about certain people or certain stuff, because we've tried, like I said, but I don't know. I'm not on here to try to bash anybody or single anybody out, because I'm not, But it's sad, but I mean, it just is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
There's cliques everywhere you go, right?
Right. Now, question: has anybody ever taken any shots at STAASIA? Have anybody been like R&B
Has anybody
beef?
taken any shots at STAASIA? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah, like any R&B beef.
Oh, of course.
What track is that?
Of course they have.
I need to download that track. I want to hear that. We should have asked you that ahead of time.
Not on any records. I don't think they would want that to happen. I wouldn't be afraid to.
Oh, you got the pen skills like that, huh?
I wouldn't be afraid to, man. I just wouldn't.
You ever thought about that? Like, you ever thought of just going at an artist, like, let me put this on record, let me put this on wax real quick, create a buzz for yourself, and just be like, oh, you don't want to fuck with STAASIA because she go in.
I would be lying if I said no. So absolutely, but I'm not a thug. I'm not a rapper.
Now, what particular artist was this?
Sorry?
What artist was this that you took shots at?
What artist would I take a shot at?
No, I mean, like, what artist did you like? You said you're not gonna lie, not to say you haven't been lying, but you said you did. But I'm like, what artist was that?
Yeah, this is my airtime. I actually wouldn't even mention their names at all.
That's what's up. Well, look.
At all.
Now let's get into this record real quick. We're gonna let this record play real quick. 813. You want to introduce that? We're gonna let that come in.
Oh, for sure. You are now going to be listening to my song featuring Ocean called 813. Hope you like it.
That's what's up. Swag City Radio Station where artists go global. STAASIA, D. Williams, 813. Let's go.
Daniels, 2 A's in this beat, and it's Tuesday in this beat. I'm about to do my shit, thinking the lights off, hit the switch. Got me bouncing, bouncing to my shit. I'm not a rapper, I'm a singer. I'm just doing what I want on this track. Doing what I want. You can't do it like that.
Cause you see I'm coming up. Now you want me back. Cause you see I'm coming up. Now you want me back. Cause you see I'm coming up. See I'm coming up. See I'm coming. See I'm coming.
Now you see me coming up, see me coming up. Now you see me coming up, cause you see it's going down, down. Cause you see it's going down, down. Cause you see it's going down. Now you see me coming up, see me coming up. Now you see me coming up, cause you see it's going down, down. Cause you see it's going down, down. Cause you see it's going down.
Hi, my name is Sean, and yeah, shit going on. Touchdown, had that bitch going on. She better catch this dick, no form of that bomb. Nigga too tall, so that nigga need a bomb. Jericho Wiles, yeah, they gon' fall. Won't talk to me, gay like nothing in the paparazzi. They like from my head, then the Tamagotchi. Your wife on that hoe, that's so without you. The hoe's salty, the flow is salty. Life's foul and free thrown ain't minute. She's a hoe, she deep thrown and finished. Better play that, better take that, better rate that. Big dinner, no lights that, hey, niggas gon' die today. Fuck tomorrow, Kilimanjaro. Everything go a hard act to follow. You a bad night, nigga, had the Apollo. Dodge ramming these hoes. Paper slouch, indigo. Got these motherfuckers yelling Figaro. No fake friends, no cynical. Old job keys, I'm afraid to retweet. Hating on a G, you a sad little bitch. You a sad little bitch. Niggas always talking, watch they vomit on that shit. See me coming up, cause she all up on his dick.
Now you see me coming up, see me coming up. Now you see me coming up, cause you see it's going down.
Yes, Swag City Radio, STAASIA D. Williams, yo, man. Hey, I need a drink to go with that song. I really do. I need a drink to go with that track. That record.
Yes.
You know, like what's crazy is when I'm thinking of that track right now, right? I'm like, I'm picturing myself at the club. It's about 1 a.m. You know, the turn up is real, and I got my drink in my left hand, and I'm looking at my homies, and I got in my right hand I got my phone ready on Instagram, and we just party, living it up. That's how I feel with that record right there. That's congratulations on that track, man. That's definitely fire. You know, man, I want to take like chop it up and just put like some of your vocal parts on my ringtone. You know, just
that's what's up.
Fresh out the shower, you know, and just towel, just let air dry. Just like
yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
Fire, man. I'm loving that record. Real talk, like no BS.
Walking down the street in your favorite coat with the wind and everything, just screw facing everybody.
Oh wow,
exactly.
And all y'all can get it. And screw face. Like you see that street over there, that's where you had me fucked up at. That face right there, got you. So what do your parents think about like your parents think about you doing this music thing?
My mom has been supportive from day one. She comes to all my shows. She is in everything if she can be there, video shoots, whatever it is. So my mom supports me 100%. She's never ever tried to stop me or be like, do something else or go to school or anything. She's been behind me. My pops, he's down. He's just like, yeah, you know, do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy type of thing. So I'm very blessed to have parents that support me 100%, because some artists don't have their parents and they end up getting kicked out and all that sorts of stuff. So I'm very blessed to have my parents behind me.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. You know, I mean, we, you know, sometimes we need, you know, people in our background to definitely assist us, you know, to make us stronger, you know, to make us more successful. You know, it's kind of like on my show the other day, you know, a lot of people, they claim victim before they can see the victory. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that for sure. You know, you got to press on. So I want to know, you know, what's something that people would be surprised to learn about you? Like, are you separating your gummy bears, you know, different colors before, you know, are you?
It's, you know what? It's very cliche, but it's very true. I am very shy. I am. Like, me on stage and me when I'm in artist mode is completely different when I am not on the stage, like, at all. Like, I'm very, very shy. I don't like eye contact. I get very nervous.
So you got shades on
instead
of shades.
Sorry?
You got them stunning shades on. You're always wearing glasses.
Yeah, right?
So would you say it's
I
like
don't know.
a split personality thing? That's your Sasha Fierce on stage, or
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, sure. But I don't know. I'm very shy. I'm not. There's nothing. I don't know. I'm very plain Jane, I guess. I have a weird side. I'm very weird. But I mean, who isn't?
So let me ask you this: who are some of the artists like you look up to? But you know what? I'm gonna cut this background music off. We're gonna play it like this. Whoever you name, I want you to give them just a little R&B sample of a song off the top of your head, like just a little sample. I mean, the fans got to know it's real. Like, oh my God, that Stasia, she sounds amazing. But you got to give me at least three artists.
All right. I will name 3 artists.
3 artists, and you got to do it give them a snippet of each of the songs that are your favorite.
Okay. Well, Anita Baker. If everybody knows Anita Baker.
Right. Girl, you don't even have to say the name because I'm going to call it out. I'm like, oh, that's it.
Oh.
Just do it.
Okay. Well, then. When we met, always knew I would feel that magic for you. Okay, I'm not gonna do too much.
Damn. Okay. okay. I see.
Then we got oh my, I'm feeling high. My money's gone. Who's that?
Erykah Badu. See what I'm saying?
You got it.
You got it.
And I have to do my Shiro.
Oh, your hero. Your Shiro.
I said my Shiro.
Oh, okay. That's a new word. She copyrighted that Shiro.
What song? She has too many songs. Baby, I love you. You are my life. Who's that?
Okay, you want to hit him with B. Miss Carter. That's what it is.
Beyonce.
That's what's up. Wow. So,
Yeah,
hey, to all the haters, to all the doubters, it's real. It's real. She did that on the fly. It's real.
That's what it's for. The real test. The real
you know what I'm
test.
saying? That is real. Like, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I tell everybody, Swagg City Radio stands for the station where artists go global. You know what I mean? We're internet radio. I mean, we could be anywhere else doing this locally, but it's just crazy because right now you got somebody who's probably listening in, Zimbabwe, going, wow.
Yeah.
You already got U.S. listeners listening to you right now. I mean, that's a guarantee.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
You already got U.S. listeners listening to you right now. I mean, right now we got about 320 online right now listening to you right now.
That's what's up. Hey, everybody.
You know what I mean? They're U.S. listeners. Like, most of them are, I'm sure they're U.S. listeners. When I'm on, I tell people listening, they're like, dang, she hit the Beyonce, the Anita Baker, like, this is nothing. So, now I want to know, like, how can people, like, shout out your social media? So, you might have some new fans right now.
Everything, like, IG, Facebook, Twitter, Stasia Daniels. That's STAASIA Daniels. And then always check out the website, gsxmusic.com. Follow me, I'll follow back, hit me up. And that's it.
Yeah, that's right. I guess somebody just tweeted right now from gsxmusic.com. And they were like, y'all holding it down right now. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you, gsxmusic.com. Y'all hit that dude up on Twitter. Matter of fact, if you listening right now, which you are, I'm sure you are, why don't you go ahead and call in right now, 310-928-1800. Man, let's talk about what you got going on and your music. Let's talk about your whole camp. I mean, what's up? Like, who produced that track? Let's get into that first. Who produced that track?
You say let's talk about my team?
Yeah, let's talk about your team. Shout out your manager. From all that.
Your connection is fuzzy.
I said shout out to your team. Who's your Oh, you can't hear me? Is she?
You sound like you're underwater.
Dude, hold on a second. How's it about now? Is that better? We're still underwater?
No, still bad.
Oh, You know what it is?
It's okay. Live stuff. It
Live
happens.
stuff happens, man. You know, international. It's international. We ain't local. We ain't in the studio.
Yeah, you still don't sound good though.
Okay, what about now? Is that better?
There we go. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. Okay. Is that better still? We good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I want to know, shout out to your team.
Yeah, shout out GSX Music, O'Shawn and DJ XP.
DJ XP. Now, how'd you meet these people?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, how did you meet your team?
Oh, you know what? I went to school with O'Shawn's brother, DJ XP. We went to college together for music class or whatever. And after school, I didn't know he had a studio in his house, so I would come over and record, and then that's where I met his brother. And then I made a joke one day, and I was like, yo, you guys should adopt me. And he's like, all right, word, let's talk about it. And I was like, seriously? And that's just how it happened. We just made it happen.
Right. So, and when it comes to now, is O'Shawn, he's like, how long has he been in the game? I mean, as far as like, is this like the first track he's ever featured on with you, or is this the major one?
I've had something, I've had something maybe 3 years ago, a pop song actually called Tonight with O'Shawn on it. But this is my, like, of original material that was strong enough for me to be pushing like this. I mean, I've had other original songs, maybe two or three other original songs, and that was just myself. But that was still me not really knowing what I really wanted to do and me being still really shy.
Right.
So when it came to 813 and we were vibing and everything, and he was freestyling, and it just worked. And as soon as we were done, I'm just like, I need to get this out. Like, I love this track. This track is crazy. People can relate to it. And but O'Shawn's been rapping for a while. He, like I said, him and his brother, they're the original members of GSX Music. And he's, I don't know if you saw any of his stuff, but he's.
No, we're gonna try to get O'Shawn on here. You know what I mean, soon.
He's around the corner somewhere.
Right. We're gonna try to get.
I'm with him right now. He's listening in right now.
Shout out O'Shawn. You know, we're gonna definitely try to get you up on the because he sound like Big Sean. You know what I mean? When it comes to rapping, his voice is similar.
No, he doesn't.
Hey, on that track,
he don't sound like no Big Sean.
He sound like Big Sean a little bit because I thought when I first heard he started to spit on the 16. When you first heard him start to spit that 16, he sounded similar.
You're the first person I've heard say that.
Well, I mean, just saying, when I first heard him starting to spit that first 16, I was like, okay,
yeah,
he sound like Big Sean because we're talking about lyrical content, like the delivery, his voice, and I was like, okay, I feel it, and it makes sense. So I was like, okay, I'm digging that, but I want to know, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion, and I'm one of many.
Yeah.
But I hear music every day. I literally listen to. Gosh, like 300 tracks a day, just artist after artist emailing music in. So, and not to mention what we listen to on YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I want to know, like, what advice would you give an upcoming artist that's trying to get into the business?
Something else so really cliche. I know there's a lot of cliche things, but it really is how you take it, and life is what you make it. But don't care what anybody has to think. Really and truly, don't worry about if what you're doing is coming off authentic or not, because at the end of the day, there's nothing new under the sun. What has been done will be done again. What has been seen will be seen again. If you love what you're doing, and especially with your name attached to it, release it. And just let it do what it does. Like, people will talk regardless. They will talk regardless. There's nothing anybody can do about that. So just don't care and just do what makes you happy.
Right. So
as long as it's legal.
As long as it's legal. So right now we got a caller. What's up, caller?
Hi.
Hey.
I just have a question for STAASIA Daniels. My name is Tanika, and I've been following you, STAASIA, on Instagram for a very long time, and I have a lot of family in Florida, and I just wanted to know, like, do you ever see yourself going out there to perform, because you do have a lot of fans they hide, but they really would love to see you perform. And I am from Toronto, and I've seen you perform before, like at live and stuff like that. But I'm always so afraid to say hi.
Oh, that's love. Hi.
I always. So now talking to you is kind of weird, but I do. That's a question from them, and they always wanted to know if you'd ever go down there and perform.
Look, if I can make it happen, it will definitely happen. I do want to go to Florida this summer. If there's any shows that I can find out there to jump on, I will definitely do it. Even if it's to link up with your family. Shoot, let's make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question.
Well, that's what's up, caller. Well, we appreciate you. Want to give any shout outs
Thank
to
you.
like anybody out there? You want to say, hey, how you doing? Hallelujah.
Just my cousin Marsha that's also listening, and that's really it.
Well, that's what's up. Well, we appreciate you calling
Thanks
in.
for calling. Bye.
Bye.
See what I'm saying? Swag City Radio, station where artists go global. I think I lost Stacia, which that would have been my bad. Wow. Swag City Radio. Stacia, call back, please. That was my fault. I accidentally touched the wrong button. And well, we're gonna get into this interlude real quick while she calls.
No, that tweet is not for you.
Okay, that was my fault. My hand slipped. Yo, that was my bad. My hand slipped. I apologize. I'm so sorry, Stacia. That was my fault.
It's okay. That's all right.
My hand slipped. I really do apologize. Shout out to I forgot her name, but shout out to young lady, Miss Florida.
Kanika or Kanika?
Kanika. I don't know. We not gonna mess it up. Shout out to Florida, MIA in the house.
Yeah.
Shout out to your family and barbecues and
Oh yes.
and my team, Miami Heat. Oh, so
oh man, tisk.
it's okay.
They were tired.
Well, LeBron James had no help. That's what it was. He needed help. That's all it is. We can't. There's no I in team. Remember. But anyway, shout out to Florida. I want to know, are you now? You say you shy. When it comes to say a guy heard your music and he was like, oh my God, she sounds so amazing. I gotta meet her. Is it hard for men to approach you? Do you feel like they think you're famous and you're like, no, I'm just a scared little girl. I promise you, I'm like everybody else.
No, I don't. No, I don't know. I don't know. I get really shy. Even with you asking that question, I'm like, oh.
Well, look, we're not in front of each other. You all right? Okay.
I know. It's just I don't know. I'm just shy. I'm getting over it, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to get this far without growing and whatnot. But I'm still a bit shy. So.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's been a blessing to have you on the station.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I was able to be a part of it and be heard.
Most definitely. And you want to give any shout outs to anybody, everybody?
Man, shout out to Toronto. I'll just shout them out. You done know, and you'll know when you know. And shout out to GSX Music. I love you guys. Shout out O'Shawn. Shout out DJ XP. Shout out Marcine. Shout out Ray Ann. Shout out everybody. Live Thursdays. who give me my shows. Just shout out everybody and just do what you love.
That's what's up. Well, shout out to you, and everybody. If you get a chance to, you want to spell Stacia out real quick for them and tell them how to reach you on the social media scene one more time.
Spell my name? Oh, okay. It's STAASIA Daniels with an S at the end.
That's what's up. You heard it first. Swag City Radio, Stacia Daniels, D. Williams.
Bye.
We're gonna let them out on this interlude and get back into her track 816. Let's go.
813.
813, 816. You know what I'm doing. Anyways, 813.
-3.
-3. Let's go. Swag City Radio. Let's get it.
No, that tweet is not for you. I'm not thinking about you, boo-boo. You ain't never on my mind. That time with you so far behind. I'm far behind. Gotta get out of here. There's no time. There's no time. I ain't thinking about you. Why you mad, dawg? And why'd you catch feelings for? Why you mad, dawg? And why'd you catch feelings for? I ain't thinking about you. No, no, I ain't thinking about you. Send a tweet out, heard that you got feelings 'cause you thought it was about you. But I ain't thinking about you. No, I ain't thinking about you. 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 I ain't thinking about you.